So U.S. President Barack Obama did an interview with The Atlantic magazine with Jeffrey Goldberg. Goldberg asked a pretty good question. He said to Barack Obama, you have called out Iran for anti-Semitism, for Holocaust denial, for calling for the destruction of the state of Israel. You admit that, President, and yet you are enabling the continuation not only of the regime but of their nuclear program. How do you square that circle? Good question. Barack Obama's answer was terrifying. Let me read it to you verbatim from The Atlantic. It's about 30 seconds long, but I think you've got to hear every word. Barack Obama said, well, the fact that you are anti-Semitic or racist doesn't preclude you from being interested in survival. It doesn't preclude you from being rational about the need to keep your economy afloat. It doesn't preclude you from making strategic decisions about how you stay in power. And so the fact that the Supreme Leader is anti-Semitic doesn't mean that this overrides all of his other considerations. You know, if you look at the history of anti-Semitism, Jeff, there were a whole lot of European leaders. There were deep strains of anti-Semitism in this country. So Barack Obama acknowledges that Iran is an anti-Semitic country, and he says, but they'll be rational. I mean, European anti-Semitism, that was restrained by rational thinking. He sort of trails off there, doesn't he? And he switches back to the United States, calling America anti-Semitic. Barack Obama thinks that rational impulses will keep Iran from using nukes on Israel. He admits that Iran wants to destroy Israel, but says, no, they don't really mean it. And his historical example that he reaches to was European anti-Semitism. Adolf Hitler, the Nazis. Rational thinking didn't stop their anti-Semitic war or the Holocaust, but Barack Obama thinks it'll stop the next one. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.